guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy 2020. Sorry, my camera's shaking right now. I just realized that. I can't lean on the table because you're propped up on a flower vase. Don't ask questions, just roll with it. Today we're doing an everyday makeup look, and I think I'm gonna do like a 15-minute makeup routine. How to make your makeup simple and glowy and fresh in the shortest amount of time possible. So I hope this video is helpful. And if you guys are here for like the chatty life update, because you know some YouTubers like to do that when they're putting on their makeup. Since I'm challenged, I'm not doing that. But we did just upload a video on our other channel, which is like our vlogging channel, and we give a little life update over there. So go on and head over there and we'll tell you all about life and what's up and the progress on my foot and all that stuff. So head over there if you want to see that. And then in a few days, I'm also gonna make a video talking about like my New Year's goals, resolutions, and what I accomplished last year. All right, are you guys ready? I think we should start. Let's just do it. Better now than never. Let me get my phone. Set timer for 15 minutes.
Okay, 15 minutes.
All right, it's starting. We gotta go. We gotta roll. Okay, so I just have like a sponge. This isn't even a beauty blender. It's nothing fancy. I damped it, which means I just made it damp. Because I don't know if damped it is like the right phrase. I am using the Tarte Rainforest by the Sea water foundation, which is not my favorite, to be honest. I also got the wrong shade, so I'll kind of show you guys how I kind of hide that, because I feel like I've gotten really good at like blending it well enough to where people can't tell. But if you ever get the wrong shade of foundation on accident or whatever, just make sure that you are taking it all the way to your neck like this and kind of just blending it in with your neck. Because if you're not blending it in with your neck, your face and your neck are going to be two different shades. And that's always embarrassing. I have so many times been like out with friends and they're like, mostly David, he'll be like, your face is like two different colors. I'm like, oh, thanks for letting me know. So it's never like too big of a deal when I get the wrong shade, if it's like one shade off, you know. This one's definitely like my tan shade if I was a little bit tanner. So probably my summer shade. I know some people have like two different foundations, one for summer, one for winter, but yeah, I don't got money for that. That's crazy. So it is what it is. Blend it. So as you can see, I'm just kind of like taking it and dabbing my face. And honestly, guys, this is like my trick to like really smooth skin that makes it so easy to apply any makeup at all. If you struggle with dry skin, what you need to do is as soon as you're done putting on your cleanser, you need to be putting on your moisturizer and then your primer or whatever you're gonna use before you start applying your makeup. I always use primer because, like I said, it's important. Okay, taking my concealer, which is Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm just putting it, I'm trying not to do it too much because I don't want it like overwhelming, but I have some under my eyes, on my head. This is like a line I have on my head. I'm gonna put some around my mouth. This is like a lot. It's gonna be hard to blend all this. And then I have like all this acne that I've just been breaking out because it's that time of the month. That lovely time of the month. So now I'm just gonna use my ring finger and I'm gonna just like blend it, blend it in. I feel like using this finger is the most effective to really blending in my concealer, at least in the beginning. And then once I kind of get it like blended in a little bit, I can go back in with that same sponge and just kind of go over it just to make sure that it's completely blended, because as you can see right now, it's not. Hopefully you guys can see all the little details. Just kind of like dabbing this, bringing the concealer down over my eyes more. We're just trying to really cover all those spots we want to cover. And then we can go back over it with the sponge, which I'm gonna do right now actually, because this is a lot of product here. Just try to blend it in as much as possible to where you can't see it. Just chilling there, you know? I'm pretty sure my concealer is the wrong shade as well. That's what happens when you order makeup and you just guess. If you've never gone to a store where they have given you your correct shade and they've done all that for you, I would highly recommend that because they're professionals. They're trained in that. At least most of them are. Sometimes people don't know what they're doing. But most of them are trained to be able to look at your skin and figure out what color works best for you so that you don't have to guess and get the wrong shades, because that's never fun. Okay, so this has been like a new part of my routine. I got this in a Ipsy box, I believe. But it is this Becca, what is it called? It's called Hydro Mist Set and Refresh Powder. And it's really cool because it's actually moist. It's like moist powder. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels so cool. So I stick my finger in there and I literally just rub like that powder under my eyes so that I can set my under eyes. And then I also put it on the corner of my mouth because, as you guys saw, I also put some concealer there. And if I don't set that, you'll see like my smile lines all day, which is just, to me, it's kind of annoying because it's like all my skin is smooth except for those two lines around my mouth. So I just kind of dab it on there like so. And then I'm also gonna put it on my eyelid just to prime my eyelid. This is also a very important step. If you're gonna use eyeshadow, make sure that you prime your lid with something. It could just be foundation, but you need to have your eyelid like totally matte finished and dry and powdery so that you have like that blank foundation to really create a really pretty makeup look. So I am white AF right now. I'm looking at myself on the camera. Don't be afraid if you are. I did put on a buttload of makeup on my face as you saw, so I will go back in there with bronzer if I have time. What am I at right now? We're at 8 minutes left. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm like talking way too much. Okay, so while that is just like setting there, that's when I do my my eyeshadow. I'm like, what's the word for this? Eyeshadow. Now we're gonna do something natural because we only have 8 minutes. So here is what I'm going to do. Where is my favorite eyeshadow brush? Where are you? My favorite eyeshadow brush disappeared. I don't know if I have time to look for it. Okay. Just, you know what? Sometimes I'll use my finger because sometimes your finger is honestly the best brush you can use. I'm gonna use this brush. I don't know what number brush this is. I don't get designer brushes. I just get whatever's cheap. So I'm gonna go in first with this Charmer color. It's white. And this is the Tarte and Bloom palette. It's just the first palette that I had on hand. I also really love ColourPop and they're very, very inexpensive. So if you're looking for like inexpensive makeup, that is definitely your jam. This is the wrong brush for this, but I'm using this color as my base. We're gonna use our finger. I'm running out of time. I'm stressing myself out. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna use this Rebel color. It kind of shows up as like an auburn color when I put it on my eyes. I'm just gonna like lightly put that on. Ooh, that is darker than I imagined. So we're gonna blend that in. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. I really just want I'm choosing this brown color. Sorry, I'm like, my train of thought is all over the place. I'm choosing this brown color because it'll give me like the nice glow that I need, basically. So I just want to look glowy. Glowy and fresh and natural. That's the look we're going for today. Okay, so simple, plain, cool. Let's move on because we're running out of time. All right, now I'm going to put on my powder foundation. This is the final step so that I can apply my bronzer and my highlighter and all of that. So this is the Mary Kay powder foundation. It's been my tried and true since I was like 20. That's how long I've been using this stuff. So it's kind of like one of those things, like when you've been using a product for 10 years, why try something new? This is my favorite powder foundation. I love it. So we're just gonna make sure the whole face is powdered up. We'll do the neck a little bit too because we did put some makeup down there. This just kind of like seals it, basically. So I basically have double foundation, double coverage. So when you guys compliment my skin and you're like, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful, it's double coverage makeup, you guys. That's the secret. And it just looks effortless when you apply that. So I now have this brush. We are going to use my Tarte Pro Glow palette. This video is not sponsored by Tarte, by the way. I just have a lot of Tarte products. We're gonna go in with this color Sculpt right here. It's just a plain like matte brown shade. I'm gonna go right in here and sculpt this area. Go a little bit darker. Excuse me, I have a very dry throat right now. See that? Bam! It's just a pretty little look on the face. Taking that same brush, same color, and I'm gonna do it up here around the top of my head. This is what gives you some color. This is what livens things up a little bit. And we're gonna also put it down here under my little chin. Over here. This creates the illusion that your chin is smaller than it is. Cool little trick. Cool little trick. Okay, let's blend this in a little bit better because this is like, woo, way out there. We're gonna use the foundation brush and just kind of blend this in. All right, now that that's blended and that's cool, we're gonna do eyebrows. Do we have time to do eyebrows? This may not even be a crucial step for you guys, but I don't really have eyebrows. I mean, I do, but they're like very scarce, so I like to go over them. So I'm just gonna go in with this ColourPop brow boss gel. Now normally I would like line my brows and do all of that, but we ain't got time for that. So I'm literally just gonna go in here. It's just like a color tinted eyebrow gel. And then we're gonna move on to mascara because we only have we have less than 2 minutes left. The time is flying by. If I wasn't talking to you guys, I would probably already be done, but let's do mascara so we know that we have time to at least do that. If I have an additional 5 minutes, I like to wear falsies just because I don't really have very long or full eyelashes, and so it's nice to just kind of pretend I do sometimes. But I like this mascara. It's pretty simple. It's drugstore. It's a Maybelline Define a Lash in the green bottle. It does the trick. It does the job. It does what I need it to do. We're gonna apply a little bit to the bottom. To the other side. Oh my gosh, I just got my whole finger. I hate when that happens. Oh my gosh. I can't pause the time. How much time do I have left? I have, oh, okay, I still have 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Okay, let's do this. We can do this. We can do this. We're making good time. Okay. Other eye. This eye is always way harder to do for some reason. All right, we are gonna go in with some highlighter now. So I got my little highlight brush. We're gonna go back to that Pro Glow palette. And we're gonna use this Strobe shade. It's kind of like a brown, but it's got some like light flecks in it. I'll apply that here. Whoa, bam. We're gonna rub that in a second. No, don't worry. Don't you worry. And then we're gonna take this lighter shade and we are gonna apply that to the nose and then also this part of the nose. And then we're gonna take a little bit with our finger and we're gonna apply it right here on the lip. I use my finger just because that's like a small area. And then we're also gonna put it right underneath the brow. This will just make the brows pop a little more. Bam. Okay. Let's rub this in just a tad. Just like that. I still want to glow because that's the glowy dewy look we're going for. But you know? Okay. You guys are probably like, what are you even saying right now? I don't even know what I'm saying. We have 26 seconds left. 26. Okay, so I'm gonna take this lipstick. This is called Big Break, and it's a matte lipstick. It says ColourPop. I'm telling you guys, I love ColourPop. I kind of already applied this earlier, so it probably won't look any different. This is just a nice pink shade. Not a crazy pink, a very neutral pink. And it is a matte lipstick, but it shows up creamy for me. It's not a legit matte. We're out of time. Okay, so that's it. This is all that we have time for today. Now, if I have additional time or, you know, I'm not on like a 15-minute routine and I want to do something else, I'll put some blush on because we didn't do any blush. But to be honest, it's not that big of a deal. But if you like blush, you could quickly put that on. And what else would I do? And I would just fix my eyebrows because right now they're driving me nuts because they're not like perfect, but we're on a time restriction, so that's that. Did I explain what every product is? I think so. But if anything's confusing or you guys need clarification, you can always send me a DM on Instagram if you have any questions, or you can just write the questions in the comments down below in the comments box. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you did, and if you want to see like a more stylized makeup look, like maybe like a going out with a husband kind of a makeup tutorial, I would gladly show you that. I feel like I would be much better at explaining everything if I wasn't on a time limit, but I wanted to show you guys like how put together and glowy and just like refreshed you can look in 15 minutes. So this is like what I'm trying to gravitate. This is what I'm trying to gravitate more towards in this year, because sometimes I spend way too long on my makeup and I just want something simple. I want something quick, you know, I don't want it to be like this big ordeal. So I feel like this is a look that works for me. So anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you're brand new to this channel. I would love to get to know you guys better. So also introduce yourselves down below in the comments, and we will see you guys in our next one. Bye.